Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Destiny's Desires, where we come together to grow, motivate, and inspire the best versions of ourselves. I am Destiny, of course, and if you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are back, what's up, fam? As you guys can tell by today's title, I am starting my new relationship series as we enter the month of February, which I love to call the month of love. I'm super excited. I am a firm believer in love. I am a hopeless romantic. I think that we as the human race need love to survive, and so I'm super excited about this month. I'm kind of switching gears as far as my channel is in regards to that. We're going to be talking about love this entire month, whether it is self-love, which is huge, and I think we don't talk about it enough. We're going to be talking about loving others, loving God, and just really using our full potential in our love meter. And so as you guys can tell, I have a little bit of a different background, you know, because we're feeling festive and we're in the mood, and like I said before, I love love. And so I'm super excited about this series. There's going to be a bunch of different topics. As you guys can tell by today, we are talking about contentment and singleness. And I think we all, or mostly, I'm not going to say all, but mostly we aspire to have a relationship, right? We aspire to be with someone. We aspire that companionship. And we often don't spend enough time in singleness and grow in singleness, because you have to be whole before you can be a pair. You have to be whole and content in who you are as an individual before you can in a healthy way love someone else. And I think we kind of missed that step, where somewhere along the lines it isn't really talked about that much. And so below, I'm actually going to leave a link to this relationship series that I watched last month, prepping myself for this month, and it is called Relationship Goals. It was life-changing. It was eye-opening. And it was something that I think every person that's single should watch. Even when you're in a relationship, you should watch. Even in marriage, you should watch it, because he touches on all the different stages of relationships, right? The singleness, the dating, and then marriage. And I think it was super, super important for me to learn. I think I want to share it with you guys. It's not a video that I created. Like I said, it's a link to someone else. His name is Mike. He is a pastor. I can't remember. It's called Transformational Church, I believe. And I could be wrong, so don't quote me. But yes, I'll leave the link. It's 8 videos. They're all about roughly an hour. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but once you watch the first video, I guarantee you will want to watch the rest, because it's that good. And so I'm going to leave that link. A lot of things I'm talking about, I kind of piggyback off of things he touched, kind of simplified them, made them my own. I think it's super, super important for us to have this conversation, because it's not had enough. So I'm back with the season of love. I'm super excited. So like I said, I had some new decorations. I thought this was super cute. It's a little box, and I have some roses in it, and then I just have some hearts that I propped up. Hopefully I'm like pointing to them the way you guys can see it. I don't know, but I thought it was cute, and it was festive, and I thought it was great for this season. So as you guys can tell, we're talking about the contentment and singleness. So this is going to be a 2-part series. This is part 1, and then on Wednesday you guys will see part 2. I'm also going to later on in this month have a series of willingness to commit. So after we've gone through the stage of singleness and now we're with someone, are we willing to commit the way you should, in a way that's healthy? Also, we're going to be having some lookbooks. You know, Valentine's Day is coming up, and I think it's a great holiday for love. And so whatever stage you're in, if you're single, you can still enjoy Valentine's Day. If you're dating, you can enjoy Valentine's Day. And if you're married, you can enjoy Valentine's Day. And so I think we have this stigma of, oh, I need someone to be with on Valentine's Day because it's the day of love. And you can love yourself, and you can enjoy the day yourself. And so we're going to have some lookbooks. I'm going to give you guys a makeup tutorial, because I got such a good review back from that. You guys love the makeup tutorial, so I'm going to do that again. I'm also going to include a hair tutorial. So yes, we are getting into the beauty realm on here, okay? And then I'm also going to have a lookbook where I have a Valentine's Day lookbook. I'm not really sure if I want to do 1 look or 3. I'm kind of leaning towards 3, so I can do like a Valentine's look if you're just meeting a guy and you're just dating, or you're meeting a girl and just dating, or whatever your preference is, and you want to do something casual, maybe something a little sexy, and maybe something just kind of like fun and flirty, right? So I'm thinking of doing 3 looks. Not guaranteed, but wait and see how time goes. But I will have a look for you guys where I'll show you guys how I like to style outfits. And I think it'll be super, super fun. We're also going to go into a relationship Q&A at the end of this month. The very last video of February will be a relationship Q&A, where I think I'm either going to sit and answer relationship questions, or I may even have a special guest answering questions with me. So we'll see. There's some like really good things coming up this month. I'm super excited. I hope you guys are excited about it. So without further ado, let's get into this video. And so this title is going to be Contentment and Singleness, the Glow. And I think this was a great start to this relationship series, because before you're in a relationship, you're an individual and you're by yourself. And so I think if you want a healthy relationship, in fact, I know if you want a healthy relationship, you have to be content alone. You have to be at your fullest level, and you always can grow. And so there's never like a cap, but you have to be content in who you are. You have to know who you are, and you have to be working towards something if you want a healthy relationship. And so we're going to talk about the glow. There's 3 aspects of life that I encourage you guys to assess in your singleness stage, and even if you're dating or in marriage. Look at this these different steps in yourself and see where you are and where you stand on this spectrum. And so the very first thing we're going to talk about is spirituality. And not everyone is religious, and I myself don't even identify as religious, as in religion of these different terms that people like to use. I'm spiritual. I am a Christian, and I love God. And so I don't believe that certain things are going to necessarily get me into heaven or not get me into heaven. That's already been stamped and approved, and I already know that's where I'm going. That's not my goal. My goal was to be on here on earth and to spread the word of Jesus and to allow people to see him work through me. You know, because I don't save, Jesus does. And so all I can do is be myself, show the difference that he's applied in my life, and hope that that attracts someone else to him. And so, you know, religion, you can get into different things, and that's a whole different video. And if you guys want to hear about my views on religion and the church, go ahead and comment below. I'm not, you know, fully sold that I'll do that, because I want to keep this channel light, but sometimes there are topics that need to be discussed. So that's something you guys want to talk about. Go ahead and comment below and let me know. Like I said, I'm very spiritual. I'm a Christian. I believe a certain thing, and I live my life according to that. It doesn't mean I'm opposed to other religions or other things. It's just I know what I know to be true, as well as other people may have their religions and believe what they know to be true. So if you guys want to create an open dialogue about that, go ahead and comment below. Maybe I can incorporate that in a video in the future. I'm not opposed to it. And so at any rate, spiritually doesn't necessarily mean religion, right? It doesn't mean you have to do certain things. You could be very spiritual, in tune, and not go to church. I think the church is important for different reasons, but that's not what we're talking about. But I don't think if you don't go to church, you can't be a spiritual, religious person. And so I think whatever your spiritual form is, practice that. Get yourself and your mind, body, and soul right, because that's who you are. Your body is super important. It's the temple. It's who you. It's how you survive. It's how you live, right? So watch what you're putting into your body, right? Whether you have habits of smoking, or you have a bad eating habit, or you like to drink, or whatever it is. We all have our own personal things that we deal with. Assess those things in your life and see, how am I taking care of my body, your mind, educating yourself, reading books, going to seminars, whatever that is like that you like to do, watching educational TV shows, indulging in our history and learning about it. You know, however it can to stimulate your mind, stimulate your own mind. Therefore, when you're with a spouse and you have aspired to be in a relationship, you're able to bring the things that you like about yourself to that relationship. And you often learn a lot about yourself in a relationship, but you could also learn a lot about yourself alone. And I think there's this weird stigma that you have to get in a relationship to know what you like in a relationship. But in reality, you can know who you are in singleness and take that to the relationship. And you don't have to necessarily learn in the relationship, right? So I thought my camera stopped, and it didn't. So I'm going to try to cut this out. If it isn't, we're here, okay? So at any rate, so you have to learn who you are in a relationship, and like, it doesn't necessarily have to be in that relationship that you learn it. You can learn it in your singleness, if that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. But at any rate, yeah, so find that mind, body, and soul. Your soul, spirituality, whatever that is for you. Find that. You know, if you like to meditate, you like to do yoga, whatever it is that gets your mind, body, and soul right, focus on that in your singleness. Because if you don't have that, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, right? So if you don't go into the relationship with standards, if you don't go in it with a desired end goal, you will allow anything to kind of happen. And before you know it, you don't stand for anything. You don't really know how you got there, but you never really had a plan from the beginning. And it could just be very, very bad. And that's, I think, how toxic relationships start, because it's two people going in blindly and just hoping for the best. And that's why I really love the series that I'm linking below, because it's called Relationship Goals. And it's saying that to have a goal, the term of a goal is to, you know, put effort and aim to something direct. And so if you don't have a goal in your relationship, you're kind of just blindly hoping that you guys can meet one another instead of, you know, working as a team to get to that place. And so I think it's super important to know spiritually to be connected with yourself. The second thing I encourage you guys to do is get physically in the right realms, whatever that may be. You know, if you're a woman, get your hair done if that's something you like to do. And it's not a specific style, it's how you want your hair done. Get your nails done if you want to. Get that, you know, that outfit that makes you feel good, right? Or if you want to feel sexy, get that outfit that makes you feel sexy. Whatever it is that you're aspiring to feel, go out and achieve that in your singleness. You can do that. You can look good for yourself. You know, you don't always have to look good for your spouse. Men do the same. Go get your hair cut. Go get that cologne. Smell good. Feel good. Go out and enjoy your time by yourself, because we all aspire for relationships, or most of us aspire for relationships. And really, in reality, relationship is dying to yourself and coming alive in togetherness. And so enjoy the time by yourself. It's crucial. Like, it's so important to be single and to be happy. And I think singleness has had this attachment that it's negative. They're like, oh, you're still single? You know, meanwhile, people are in horrible relationships. Like, yes, I'm single and I'm loving it. So it's like, enjoy the singleness. It's all about you. Because when you're in a relationship, it's not. It's about us. So enjoy that time to worry about you. Because once you're in a relationship, it's not appropriate to do that anymore. And so worry about your physical self. So if you want to just look better. Also worry about what you're eating, what you're putting into your body. Because like I said, your body is your temple. So you have to take care of that. So watch what you're eating. If you're a smoker, kind of pay attention to that. I'm not saying you have to completely quit, because, you know, everybody has their own desires. But it's a good idea. It doesn't help you in the long run. And honestly, you know, drinking, watch what you're putting into your body. This is your temple. This is your connection to life. And you should keep that in mind. You know, you should never be a prisoner to your own body. That just isn't wise. And also, physically, work out. Get stronger. You don't have to be a size 2. There's not that many people that are. And you don't have to get to a certain goal weight to be happy. Look in the mirror and be happy with what you see. If you are not able to do that, then do something to make it easier. You know, if you want to lose weight, lose that weight. If you want to gain weight. I know some women who are so tiny and they don't like it. You know, work towards being happy. Happiness is obtainable, and I think sometimes people don't think it is. Happiness is totally obtainable. You can touch happiness. You can grasp it. It may not be a materialistic thing to give you happiness, but you can obtain it in any form that you want it. And that's the beauty of it. You get to write the blueprint for your happiness. It's not like if you do this, you'll be happy. You get to figure out and learn about who you are and pursue your own happiness. And that's the beauty of it. And last but not least, as we talk about the spiritual growth, we talk about the physical growth, financially. Grow financially in your singleness, because when you're in a relationship, finances are doubled. And some things are saved because you guys are working together, but now it's 2 people that you're worrying about. And although, yes, it's great to have help, you know, your problems are doubled because now you have a person that you care about, that you love, and they have problems. So you have to still live your life, and now they're living their life, and you guys are combining, trying to live a life together. So you want to work on your finances. You don't want to enter a relationship. It's not wise to enter a relationship overwhelmed in debt and having no plan on how you're going to get through it. You know, we all, you know, if you attend school, of course you're going to be in debt if you are not in a certain pay grade. And that's not a problem. It's not saying, oh, you have student loans, you can't date. That's not the point. The point is, if you want to combine a life with someone and you want to live a healthy, successful life, you should have a goal of how you plan on paying those off. And your spouse as well. You should be working on your credit in your singleness. Not, oh, I'm married and now I have kids, so I need to figure out what my credit score is. And if that is where you're at, you can still do it. That's the beauty of it. You can start at any point. I'm just encouraging you sooner than later, at whatever state you are in. If you are single, work on your finances right now. If you are in a relationship, start on your finances right now. Married, start on them right now. If you haven't done it, start right now. You can start right now. I guarantee it will make a difference. And, you know, this video is more geared to people in their singleness stage. But you still have a singleness stage even when you're married. You're still an individual. Yes, you guys are a group and a pair and you guys become one. But you still have to hold your end of the bargain. You still have your own responsibilities. So I encourage you guys, work on your spiritual connections. Whatever that may be for you. I'm not here to tell you what that should be. But if you are a believer, get into that word. Get into community. It will make you better. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I'm a testament of it. It will make you better. Do it. Whatever that source of higher power that you look towards. God, you know, whatever it is. Seek that. Search for that. It fills a void that nothing and no one else can. It's essential to life and success. I promise you. It opens a whole new world. Get in tune with that mind, body, and soul things. Become aware of who you are and what you stand for and what you bring to the world. Because if you woke up this morning, you are still, God is not done. There's something else that you are meant to do while you're here. And so, aspire to find that out, your purpose. Why are you here? It's a reason. Why? Figure it out. Take some time and really figure it out. Why am I here? What is my part in this big puzzle that we call life? You have one. Figure it out. And that way when you find your spouse, or when your spouse finds you, you already kind of know what you're searching for. You know who you are. You are confident in who you are. Your standards are set, right? So you're not going to waste your time. You're less likely to deal with heartbreak. You're less likely to deal with the repercussions of heartbreak. And that's the video we're going to be talking about next week. Dating. And if it's not healthy, how do you get out of it? And how do you grow from there? And how do you deal with the mess? Because unfortunately, heartbreak leaves mess. But there's a way to clean it up. And there's a way to keep growing. I'm here to encourage you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm so here to encourage you guys. This is the year to change. To be better. And to be unapologetic for it. I encourage you guys. I really do. I hope that if one person will click the link below to that relationship videos and get out of it what I have, I will be set and satisfied. So I encourage you guys. Learn about yourselves. I mean, it's only you. I'm only encouraging you to learn about you. There's a lot of people walking around who do not know themselves. That's crazy to me. I encourage you guys to look into yourself. Look into yourself. You know, this relationship series I think is going to be life-changing for someone. It's been life-changing for me. Even creating the content and going through the different ideas, it has been life-changing for me. I hope it's doing the same for someone else out there. You know, you're important. You are fine by yourself. You are worthy by yourself. You are able by yourself. A spouse is an addition. A spouse doesn't make you whole. They should not. If they do, they should be an addition. They should be an add-on, an extra sprinkle. You know, the ice cream, you know, the frosting. But you should be a cake by yourself. I encourage you guys to look into these things. Look into your spirituality. Look into your physicalness. You know, it's not about, oh, I want to, you know, because we're dealing with an era where beauty is becoming everything, and it's unobtainable beauty or unrealistic beauty or just unhealthy beauty. Find your beauty in who you are. If you want to wear makeup, wear it. If you don't, don't. If you want to be natural, be natural. If you want to wear weave, wear it. There's not a formula for beauty of like, that's beauty and that is superficial and that is fake. Clearly this isn't my hair. It's not me. But that's what I choose to do with my hair, and it's my business. Choose your business and tend to it. All 2019. Tend to your own business and don't worry about anyone else. Because if you're a good person and you focus on yourself, that's what you exude. You touch more people by living your truth than trying to tell someone to live their truth. I guarantee it. You will touch more people by walking in your purpose, walking in your path, tending to your business, than going out and telling other people what they should be doing. This isn't me telling you what to do. This is me encouraging you. Encouraging you to tend to your own business. You just had to make that connection because people are like, oh, you're telling us what to do. I'm not. I'm encouraging you to tend to your own business. To mind it and tend to it. To flower your own garden. Because you have one. Tend to it. You are special. You are created for something. Find out what it is and run. Find out your purpose and run towards it until there's nothing else for you to do. Do you know how long you have to run until you find out there's nothing else to do? Find out your purpose and run. So that's why I'm here to encourage you guys today. I'm super excited about this relationship series. It's going to get real. It's going to be helpful. It's going to hurt some people. Because I'm going to be very honest. It hurt me when I went through it. I'm not here to lie. I'm here to be very honest and be transparent. Some of the things I'm going to talk about may not be easy. But it's necessary for your growth. And that is my goal. My goal wasn't to be nice all the time. Although I like to be nice because I'm a nice person. But that's not my goal. My goal is to be here to live my life and through my purpose. Speak the word of God. Encourage. And to teach. That is my purpose. To say the word of God and give credit where credit is due. To be a giver of knowledge, love, time, compassion, whatever God equips me with, He gives it to me to give. And last but not least, after I aspire to tell the word of God, after I give, then I'm supposed to teach. Teach what He's taught me. That's my purpose. That's what I'm here to do. What are you supposed to be doing? So I thank you guys so much for tuning in and staying into this video. Like I said before, I'm super excited about this series. It's going to get real and it's going to be necessary. But it's going to be something that's going to transform your life if you allow it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm so super excited about this. And until next time,